Alright guys, this is video number 4 for day number 4 math explanation. Today we're continuing to find we're starting to find the perimeter. Day 1, 2, and 3 we did area, but today we're doing perimeter. So when we find the perimeter for Kai, now if you'll look, they've already given you a problem here to tell you exactly what she's going to build or he's going to build, and they drew a model for you because it said that it's going to have 5 sides. So we know a 5-sided polygon is a pentagon. They drew what Miss Lisk likes to draw for a pentagon, something that looks like a little house. They've labeled each side with the measurements given. Now Miss Lisk drew an alternative polygon here, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. So it wants us to write an equation here to find the perimeter of the polygon. So they wrote it out this way, and then we solve it by adding them up. I wrote them down, I struck them out as I wrote them down, I added them up, and I got 119 feet. So now let's look at the back side, because now we're going to take this problem and we're going to break it down. So let's look at the back side now. All right. Whoops. Let me get that back over here where we can see it a little better. Okie doke. I think that's a little bit better. All right, let me straighten it up. All right, so what is the perimeter of this polygon? It's 119 feet. And then it asks you to look at the figure drawn. How does the figure represent the information given? It shows 5 sides and the measurement given for each side. That's how we know it shows the correct problem. So here are the other, or are there any other figures that could be drawn to help us understand the problem? And it asks us to explain it. Well, as long as we have 5 sides, and as long as they are labeled with the measurements that were given, it could have represented the problem. And I gave an example here. So this also is a 5-sided shape right here. You can see them. And I've labeled it with the measurements given. So this could have also been an example. This would have been an irregular pentagon. This would be a regular pentagon. This would be an irregular pentagon, but it's labeled with the measurements that they gave us, so it could also be a model and a representation. All right? So yes, we could have had a different model. All right. So then it asked me how much fencing is needed for the playground. Well, 119 feet of fencing. Remember, perimeter is just recorded with the unit that is given. It is not squared like area is. So the perimeter needed, the amount of fencing needed would be 119 feet. All right, then it gave you 2 practice problems. Number 7, what is the perimeter of this triangle? You write each measurement down on each side, strike it out as you do it, add them up, and you get 48 inches. Here, Layla's, you draw the shape of a 6-sided polygon. We know that's a hexagon. And then you label each with the measurement. 2 sides are 5, that would be the top and the bottom. And then the other 4 sides are 3 centimeters each. You add them up. I added 5 and 5 and got 10, and then did 3, 6, 9, 12, and that gave me 22 centimeters. So my perimeter is 22 centimeters.